A tongue twister is a phrase that is designed to be difficult to articulate properly, and can be used as a type of spoken word game. Some tongue twisters produce results which are humorous when they are mispronounced, while others simply rely on the confusion and mistakes of the speaker for their amusement value. For example, Peter Pan plays the panpipes, but were the panpipes named after Peter Pan or Peter Pan the panpipes? Author Dominic Roberts. Types of tongue twisters. Tongue twisters may rely on rapid alternation between similar but distinct phonemes, unfamiliar constructs in loanwords, or other features of a spoken language in order to be difficult to articulate. For example, the following sentence was claimed as the most difficult of common English language tongue twisters by William Poundstone. The seething sea ceaseth and thus the seething sea sufficeth us. This type of tongue twister was incorporated into a popular song in 1908, with words by British songwriter Terry Sullivan and music by Harry Gifford. It was said to be inspired by the life and work of Mary Anning. She sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. For if she sells seashells on the seashore, then I'm sure she sells seashore shells. A slight variant replaces on with by. Many tongue twisters use a combination of alliteration and rhyme. They have two or more sequences of sounds that require repositioning the tongue between syllables, then the same sounds are repeated in a different sequence. An example of this is the song Betty Botter. Betty Botter bought a bit of butter. The butter Betty Botter bought was a bit bitter, and made her batter bitter. But a bit of better butter makes better batter. So Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter, making Betty Botter's bitter batter better. The following twister won the grand prize in a contest in Games magazine in 1979. Shep Schwab shopped at Scott's Schnapp's shop. One shot of Scott's Schnapp's stopped Schwab's watch. Some tongue twisters take the form of words or short phrases which become tongue twisters when repeated rapidly times as fast as you can. Some examples include a proper copper coffee pot. The sixth sitting sheet slit a slit 6 sheets. Irish wristwatch, Swiss wristwatch. Pad kid pords curd pulled cold. Peggy Babcock. Related concepts, shibboleths, that is, phrases in a language that are difficult for someone who is not a native speaker of that language to say might be regarded as a type of tongue twist. An example is Georgian Bakalkitslshikikaimbs, in which Q is a sort of gulping sound. Another example, the Czech and Slovak strprstsklzkrk is difficult for a non-native speaker due to the absence of vowels, although syllabic R is a common Czech and Slovak sound. Finger fumblers, the sign language equivalent of a tongue twister is called a finger fumbler. According to Susan Fisher, the phrase good blood, bad blood is a tongue twister in English as well as a finger fumbler in ASL. Alliteration without tongue twisting. Although tongue twisters uses alliteration to make them difficult to speak, there are other uses of alliteration that do not result in tongue twisters. For example, there's a train at 4:04 said Miss Jenny. 4 tickets I'll take. Have you any? Said the man at the door. Not 4 for 4:04, for 4 for 4:04 is too many. No tongue twister results in this example, because 4 is pronounced the same in all spellings. Tongue twisters in creative works. In 1951 Danny Kaye recorded a Sylvia Fine song titled Tongue Twisters. The children's books by Dr. Seuss contain a significant number of tongue twisters, with Oh Say Can You Say and Fox in Socks being the most extreme cases. In the 1952 film Singin' in the Rain, movie star Don Lockwood uses tongue twisters while learning proper diction so he can make the transition from silent films to talkies in 1920s Hollywood. He also turns one of them into a song and dance number along with his best friend Cosmo Brown. In the cartoon episode You Said a Mousefoul from Pinky and the Brain, both Pinky and Brain go through a collage of tongue twisters that cover almost every category possible. See also, alliteration, announcer's test, malapropism, spoonerism, Theophilus Thistle, references. External links, First International Collection of Tongue Twisters with translation in Russian language.